Hi, I'm Helen with Kikkoman, and this is my kitchen insurance policy. That's right here is my personal Kikkoman pantry. It's stocked with quick and easy sauces from Kikkoman you can use anytime. You use this and dinner is done. Let's get started with the main course, which is chicken today, and I'm going to use some Kikkoman lime ponzu. You know what ponzu is, don't you? It's soy sauce with a little twist of lime. I'm using a plastic bag because who wants to clean up all that mess? Pour the ponzu right into the bag. I'm using about half the bottle because I'm marinating a whole chicken. A little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of ginger powder too, a little bit of salt, and fresh lime juice. So once I have my ponzu and all my ingredients, just mix it together. You can do it with your hands, get all of it blended in. Put the chicken right in the bag. This chicken was cut in half because it's easier to marinate that way. Zip it up, let it burp, get some of that air out. Let that sauce do its thing and then put it right in the fridge. That goes into the refrigerator for about 2 hours or overnight if you have time. It marinates all by itself. Just put it in your pan and it's ready to go in the oven for about 40 minutes. What I like about that is the chicken's on its own, the prep work's already done. I can get right into my string beans, but I'm gonna wash my hands first to get that chicken off there, keep everything clean and healthy. So now it's time for our vegetables, and I'm doing fresh string beans because I love fresh string beans. Have you ever tried them with hoisin sauce? Hoisin sauce is a new product from Kikkoman. It's one of our pantry items, and you can use it in so many different ways. And this is not going to turn this into a Chinese dish. It's just a nice twist on fresh vegetables. So I'm going to start with my string beans. I like to pop the ends off. It's a little bit more pleasing to the eye. Add your red bell peppers right in there. And I'm using Kikkoman hoisin sauce. It's a thicker sauce, and it has a really good, almost like a barbecue flavor, and it's gonna make a really good sauce for the beans. I'm gonna pour this right over the top, and I'm gonna add a little sesame oil and sesame seeds, toss it together, and throw it right in the oven. Old-fashioned macaroni and cheese is one of my personal favorites. You have the cheese, a little bit of eggs in your refrigerator, you're ready to go, and you can make this anytime. The macaroni was already cooked according to the package instructions, and we're gonna get started. Just put your macaroni into a bowl. I'm using cheddar cheese and jack cheese. I think it's a really good combination, turns out really nice and creamy. Put it right on top of your macaroni. Now let's get into the soy milk. This soy milk came right out of the pantry. If you notice, it's aseptic packaging, which means it can stay in the pantry for up to a year and still as good as fresh. Pearl soy milk is lactose-free, very healthy, cholesterol-free, tastes as good as dairy though. Just add your egg right in there, seasoned salt right inside, mix that together, and that's your cream base. I'm gonna pour it right over the macaroni. Now listen, I've been making macaroni and cheese for a long time, and you'll notice that my cheese is made in really big chunks. I like to go back in the oven midway through, swirl it around, and get that cheese incorporated all over the macaroni. So I'm just gonna pour it right in the dish. It's not greased, but you don't need to because we have enough cheese in this dish. It'll take care of the pan for you. Well, I like to take my macaroni and cheese to a whole new level. I want mine a little bit crispy on the top, so I'm gonna use the panko breadcrumbs. They're unseasoned, so they'll go right on the macaroni and cheese, but you can use them on dessert too, because they don't have a very strong taste, and they will blend in with your dish and give you a nice finish. Put a lot on there. There's no such thing as too much crunch, and it gives you a nice, pleasant surprise. You're biting into the creamy macaroni and cheese, and all of a sudden you get a little crunchy part. I like that. Just put it right in the oven for about 40 minutes. Homemade macaroni and cheese. Oh, that chicken is nice and done. I want to pour a little bit of this sauce. Look how it makes its own sauce. Pour it right over the chicken. I like to make mine look a little cute, let everybody know what those flavors are. I think the cilantro makes it a little sexy, makes my mouth water. So those string beans, they practically cook themselves. Look how pretty they are with the red bell peppers and the hoisin sauce. We have our lime ponzu glazed chicken, the breadcrumbs with the macaroni and cheese. Now that's the power of a well-stocked pantry. Thank you, Kikkoman.